me get a little.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to have a great conversation with you. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Bro, we always do. Hey, we going 3 for 3 or what?
3 for 3. Let's get it. Let me get this little thing real quick so my phone won't die.
Smart man. We live now? We live
Yes,
now,
sir.
chat?
Yes, sir.
Oh, what's up?
They gonna come in. I really need to give me I was gonna ask, bro, do you have like a second phone like that you don't use or anything like that?
I did until I jumped into the pool.
Oh.
I got into the pool because my kids got in there. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
It was one of those oh, man moments.
Yeah. Put my glasses on.
It was a sad day.
Dang. Was it what?
It didn't get too wet because I noticed it right away, but
Yeah.
it stopped working correctly. It's alright.
Oh, we get it up in here. We
Win
get it
some,
up.
lose some.
Yes, sir. Y'all climb up in here, man. Y'all climb up in here, chat. Bro, my voice, bro. I don't know if these allergies or what, bro. Y'all climb up in here, chat. Bro, you know, I hopped out the shower quick because I was like, man, I don't want bro wait too long, bro.
Nah, you're good. Like, I was just trying to really just relax for a bit.
Yeah.
I'll probably go to my mom's after this.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, this is my sister's birthday. What today's right? Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my sister's birthday yesterday, so they're doing a little get together right now.
True.
Well, you know, the money comes first.
What's up, man?
Well, my
Nah, you good? I just nappy right now.
pulled out the camo on you.
Ooh, man. Gotta get me fresh again, man.
How was your day, bro? It was good?
Pretty good.
Yeah, solid.
Oh, yeah, bro. Pretty good, man.
Hey, the heat was crazy though, huh?
Dude.
It was making me mad because when I be getting in the cars when I was loading them,
Yeah.
the AC would be on. I'm like, man, I turn this off. Because I didn't want to get cold and then go back right into the heat again. I was
Yeah.
like, you know what, I just want to stay hot.
Yo. And you be getting comfortable in the car, too. You're like,
Yeah,
oh, man,
bro.
feel good. You don't even want to leave the car, bro.
Exactly, bro. Sometimes I just be sitting there for a minute just thinking.
Yeah.
I'm like, do I really want to go out?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
And then I'd be thinking, I'm like, oh man, there's like 50 cars back there.
Yeah, bro. Get like that. And you know what's crazy, too? Like,
What's up?
you like, let's say like 1 minute, like you get like 1 car, 2 cars, right?
Yeah.
It's like 2, right? And then at 4, you get like 7, 8, 10 cars.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
what?
You know what makes me the most mad? It's like right after we finish, 4 more pop in. I'm like, bro.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, bro.
Thinking we're all done.
Yeah. That's good, Chad. What y'all doing, man?
Then over here like, psych. I'm like, no. I'm like, go home. Y'all don't need to watch.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
But you know, that's what I like about the job too.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, I'd rather honestly be busy than dead. Because I feel like the time is going by is so slow when it's so slow.
Oh, yeah.
But when it's busy, it'd be like 4 o'clock, then you know, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and you're at home.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. So, I gotta ask you some questions. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause,
Alright,
like,
that's cool, yeah, that's a good question.
you know what I'm saying? You always be.
Hey, I got the answers.
So, bro, like, tell me this, bro. Like, how, like, just like for me and the audience, bro. Like, how do you be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you be dealing with like all the haters and stuff like that? Like,
All the haters?
Yeah, just like anybody that's ever hated on you in your life. Like, how do you
Haters, like, yeah, I got you.
How do you deal with that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, I really just keep on pushing forward with it because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, God puts you on here for a reason. So regardless of what people say and do, like, you just gotta keep on going forward and pushing on with what you need to do. Because all that negativity, it just stops a lot of people. But if it's something that you really love and want to do, you just gotta keep on pushing forward.
yeah.
Like, regardless of what people say to you and do to you. Because regardless of what you do, the hate's gonna be there.
Right.
People are gonna hate it. We live in a hateful world.
Yeah.
So with that, you just gotta keep on pushing forward. Remember when I first cut you? I was talking about that bulldog.
Alright.
The bulldog story.
I think so. Yeah, it's been.
Like, yeah, I know it's been a minute, but like when the bulldog kept on getting beat up by the
Yeah.
pits and German shepherds,
Yeah.
he kept on getting up, and day after day after day after he get his butt whooped every day,
Yeah.
he just kept on getting up and going to
Yeah.
the point where they stopped coming because they realized it was like, oh, okay, he's just gonna keep on getting up and taking it,
Yeah.
keep on moving forward.
Yeah.
So from what I've got from that story is it, are you gonna just sit there and lay down and just take it, or are you gonna get back up and move forward with your life?
That's actually crazy that you're saying that, bro. Because I would like when they were saying like, and like I said, I'm sure to say they, you know what I mean, rather than the names. When they was hating on me today, I felt like, bro, I like for some reason that conversation popped up. I forgot. But I remember though, if that makes sense.
No, I got you.
Like in the moment, I was like, yo, Malik said something to me, and I just gotta like, I can't just like, you know what I mean? I can't just like be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
let me just like stop what I'm doing. Like I gotta keep on going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like it's kind of like a good thing though too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and just like from what you just told me, it's just like you gotta use it as fuel.
yeah.
Cause bro, I'm telling you, the hate's gonna be there. Like you can see Kai Cenat and the Duke Dunases, like they get all the hate and everything, but guess what? They're still doing it every day.
Yeah.
Cause they're doing what they love.
Mm-hmm.
DDG, he's getting hated on right now, but he's still doing what he loves.
Yeah.
Regardless of what people are gonna say.
And okay, so I think I've already told you this, but like, what makes you keep going every single day? I think you got to give me the answer. But
So what makes me keep going every day is, bro, my family. I have a wife I gotta take care of. I got 2 kids I gotta take care of. So it's really them that gives me the motivation to get up and continue to do what I need to do.
Now let me ask you this:
What's up?
what about if you lost that motivation? Like, how do you know what I'm saying? How do you just like?
So how, if you lose it,
Like how, like personally, like I'm asking you though, like if you lost that motivation,
if I lost that motivation,
how do you just like, how do you pull through? You know what I'm saying?
Bulldog mentality. You just gotta get up. You gotta keep fighting.
Yeah.
Because the moment you stop, then it's over. The fight's done. There's nothing to say or do about it. Unless, like I said, you get up and do what you have to do and carry on. But me, I've always been a fighter to where I don't want people's limitations to be put on me. Just because they can't do something doesn't mean I can do something. Doesn't mean I can't do something. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, what was it? It was like I was talking to my mom one time. I was talking about like, yeah, I want to build a house. She's like, you can't build a house, and that's her limitations being put on me. Just because she couldn't build a house doesn't mean I can't build a house.
Yeah. Now let me go back to the question, and I want to like, why do you think people hate on certain people, especially when they're coming up? Like, why do you think like people, or just hate? Like, why do you think other people just hate on other people in general? Because I feel like a person like you, bro, you like, as soon as I came across you, bro, like we crossed paths, bro, you had just so much love, and you just had so much, and you like, you know what I'm saying, shit aura, bro, you just had so much love within you. Why do you feel like people just, some people may have hate right off the bat, you know what I'm saying, when they come across you?
It's at the end of the day, they're envious. You have something that they want, but they can't get. So people hate. People always hate because they're in a place where they feel like they can't get out, but they can, but they just choose not to. When there's a will, there's a way. God puts challenges in front of you to where you can handle them. It may be challenging, it may be hard, but God knows God knows that sorry, I'm trying to think.
No, you good.
God can't, God knows what he can put in front of you and what he can't put in front of you. Like, he's not going to give you something that you can't handle.
Right.
But like I said, like, it may be challenging, it may be hard, but he's not going to give you something that you can't handle. Because everyone's capable of doing something. It's just, do you have the willpower to get up and do it?
Right.
But that's the problem with a lot of the world nowadays, especially with technology. People just want to be lazy.
Mm.
They just want handouts. They don't want to get up and do it. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with COVID. From COVID, people just got used to working from home or just getting handouts from the government, to where they just expect it now.
So when that's crazy that you say that, because like when I came across you, bro, you just had so much love within you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you really just was like a great human being overall. Like I feel like you just didn't have no sides. It was just like you. You know what I'm saying?
So my church, Agape Christian Church, shout out to y'all. We have a saying where it's love God, love His people, and watch Him work. If you can love God and you can love His people, you can watch Him work. He gives you the ability to spread all the love around. But I think what a lot of it is just the devil's envious because he was at one point an angel, and now that he's been casted out, trying to go behind God's back, and he sees that how much He loves us, even though that we commit murder, sins, like anything and everything that's bad, He still loves us. So a lot of the hate comes from him, just because he's envious and he wants to pull us away from God. I think that's where all the hate comes from.
Could you think that like the devil can live in people? Like you can, you know what I'm saying? Like a person can do like devilish things and like.
Oh, 100%. There's satanic people out there. There's a lot of satanic people. But the problem about it is if you believe in God, then you have to believe in the devil. And that's just what it has to be. Because there's always been good and evil. That's about part of like what the Chinese believe, the yin and yang. Like there's always good and evil. Good luck, bad luck. There's always something to counter something.
And just for like the viewers and all that, bro. So
What's up?
Like how would you like if you was, have you ever been down and like how'd you get out of that? Like that certain situation.
Really my wife, bro. She motivates me every day to be a better man, so that way I can provide for her, protect her, and now that we have children, provide for them, protect them, and lead them. Cause that's the part of the role for the men, you know. You gotta lead and protect, provide. Cause it's the biblical order for a family is God, men, women, children. That's the biblical order. That's the way it goes. So once you get your family needs to follow you. They need to follow your lead. So, but say like you get stuck, you have a problem, you don't know where to go, you don't know what to do. You have your partner to lean on. Be like, hey babe, I'm stuck on this. Can you help me? And she'll gladly help you if she's the right one. You know what I mean? She'll gladly help you. Cause I've had my problems where I felt stuck, and all I did was talk to my wife, and she usually says now, she's like, take it to God. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take it to God. So I go pray about it. And then from there, like, of course, like, it doesn't get answered right away.
Right.
He's not, what is it? He's not on our time, and we're on his time.
Right.
So, it doesn't happen right away, but eventually it happens, and it's just like, when it happens, it's just like, oh man, I remember when I prayed for this, and here it is.
Yeah.
Like, I'll tell you like this. My wife, she wanted a new car for the longest time, and she always said she wanted a RAV4. And every time she saw a RAV4 pass by, she'd be like, oh, that's my car. Oh, that's my car right there. That's my car. And I kid you not, we were shopping for cars because it was just time that we needed a new one.
Yeah.
And we were about to get a Toyota Tacoma. And I was like, okay, I guess. That's cool. And then, like, just like that, they're like, you know what? we have a new inventory coming in. It's a brand new 2023 at the time, Toyota RAV4. And I was like, what the heck? Ain't no way. Like, I was just so lost. I was like, wow.
That's crazy.
And it's like, he really showed out for her.
Yeah.
So I was grateful that she got what she wanted. And she was very happy at the end of the day because she always prayed upon it to get it. And there she was getting it.
Man, that's crazy. I never heard that story, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
I was very proud of her for that.
Crazy, man. That's what's up, bro. That's really what's up. Like, she really like prayed about it, manifested it, like.
Yes, everything, the whole nine, and got it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much fully loaded everything.
Yeah.
Like I was, and it was, the price wasn't bad either.
Yeah.
For what it was, like brand new off the lot, it had like maybe like 1 mile on it. Like I was like, wow, God is good.
Oh yeah.
Win all the time.
Man, I was thinking too, bro. I was like, man, you give me some good vibes, bro. Every time I come in, bro, like just even in work, you know what I'm saying? Like you got that's some amazing energy, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's just because like you be surrounded up in the front by negative people, you know. Like God bless their hearts and whatever they're dealing with.
Yeah.
God bless them, but you know, it just comes to a certain point.
It's a lot, bro. It's kind of draining at times, but gotta do what you gotta do, though.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do so you can do what you want to do.
Exactly.
Man, that was a good conversation. All right, so let me think, bro. So how long did you want to get like? When did you get into barbering and stuff like that?
So I got into barbering, I think it was honestly during COVID. So my wife, she wanted to go to cosmetology school, and for some reason she couldn't get her FAFSA to go through.
Mm.
But I got my FAFSA through. So I was like, you know what? Let me go to school so I can do my thing. And once I start going into the shop and making money, I can save up and pay for your school. And she was like, okay. So I started just going to school. I would go every day. I would go every day to the point where the director would be like, all right, you have to miss a couple days because you're here too much.
Yeah.
Because I was just grinding. Like I just wanted to get it done so I can get out and do what I had to do.
Yeah.
Because at that point too, we just found out that we were pregnant with our first child, and so that just, I'll tell you like this: once you have a kid, it really motivates you to do something more. Because like at the end of the day, they weren't asked to be brought here, you know. So it's like it's really up to you to take care of them and provide for them. So that like really motivated me because I as a kid didn't really have my father in my life. So it's like, you know what, I'm gonna step up, be a man, and just take care of my kids, give them everything that they need. And now, like as you can see, my kids are spoiled. They're spoiled rotten. But yeah, man, just do it for them.
Here's a good one. Do you think we're in a spiritual warfare?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Can you get more in detail with that? Like
More in detail?
Yeah, like can you get more in depth with that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
All I can really say is just look what's going on with the world. We have sex trafficking. We have wars going on. There's people killing each other. Like there's so much going on to where we're getting to the point of the end times. Like it's huge spiritual battle, and then we have all the music that's being put out. It's so sexualized. It's horrible. Killing, like there's so much going on to the point where it's like 100% we're in a spiritual warfare.
You think it's gonna end anytime soon, or like you think it's gonna get worse?
I can't say when it's gonna end. All I can really say is we're just in the end times. We're living in Revelations right now. Have you ever read that? I know you're Muslim, but in Revelation it just talks about like the end times, and and Jesus is coming.
That's crazy. Bro, I heard that. Like, I seen it on Instagram and stuff like that. It's crazy. Like, I didn't know what it quite meant though. I thought it was like a spiritual thing, like something we can't see. You know what I mean?
Oh no, we'll see it for sure. We'll be there, if we're still around.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, we're for sure in the end times.
Man,
He's trying to get take over people, the devil, through music a lot right now too. The higher ups, like everything.
yeah. You're not wrong in that one at all.
Everything's subliminal, where they just throw it in our faces now. Like they don't care to not hide it. Like they're just gonna show it, and it's like people aren't gonna say or do anything about it.
Bro, like, you know what's crazy though? Like, you saying that, like, it's even in movies, bro. Like,
It's even in, so remember, did I tell you about Sinners?
yeah.
Bro, yeah, it was even this, bro. I'm telling you, I had a huge spiritual battle for like 2 days. Like it was just eating me up. Yeah, it was crazy.
Are you serious?
Because what I got from the movie was it was just a lot of like it was a vampire, but like pretty much like the devil. He was just like trying to throw out temptation on you, saying like, oh yeah, if you invite me in, yeah, I got you. I get you whatever you want. This and this and this and this and this. But it's really just he's just trying to use you.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the power to come in unless he's invited. And once he's invited, like you're pretty much inviting a plague into your house.
Yeah.
Like, it was a spiritual battle for sure.
What?
I just wanted to see it because it had Michael B. Jordan and Haley Steinfeld in it. So you know what I'm saying, I had to watch that. But with that being said, like yeah, it was a
Gosh. Wait, so you were saying that like you were like battling something, what do you mean, like?
just like the thought of the movie in my head, like all the time, just like the message, just like the devil, just like trying to like come in, and it's like, of course, like I fought it off, and the devil didn't win, but
Damn, man.
yeah,
That's crazy.
because I asked my wife if she wanted to watch it with me, and she was like, no, it's a bad movie, and she was absolutely right.
Damn. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's a good movie, but you have to be mentally strong to watch it. I will say that. As long as you're like spiritually like woke, like if you're woke and actually understand what the meaning of the movie trying to say, yeah, I recommend you being strong-minded.
I don't even know how to feel about that. Now, cause you know what's crazy though, bro? I was looking at some old movies, and then I was looking at some new movies, and like compared to the old movies, like it's just so much different. Like you were saying though, bro, it's just like sexualizing women, bro. Like when it comes to the old movies, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you know what I'm saying? Like I like watching like not to be racial or anything, I like watching like black movies and stuff like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like four black dudes chilling on the block or something like that, just having fun, kicking back, listening to like old school music, or you know what I'm saying, just doing what they do. And it's like now it's like, man, it's sexualizing women, and it's crazy, bro.
A lot of sexualizing, and then we have OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Like it's just like I'm glad we live in a state where they try to limit the access to pornography.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still not enough because, like I said, there's OnlyFans, there's other websites.
Yep.
And it's like there's never not going to be enough.
And my thing is like, I think you already told me how you feel, but how do you feel about that though, bro? Like,
So what?
just like everything that like the OnlyFans and all that, bro. Like,
It's what is it? It's a lot of lust. It's very lustful. It's not real. It's an addiction. I think it's like an opiate. It's a drug. Like it's not good. Because what it really does, it makes it like real. Like say like, you know, you're about to have intercourse with a lady.
Yeah.
and makes it very unreal. If you get what I mean, like so from like what you watch, it's like that's what you expect.
Yeah.
You expect it to be like a video, and it's not a video. Like when you know get with a lady, it's supposed to be intimate, it's supposed to be loving.
Yeah.
Like it's it's not just supposed to be like ooh okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like it's not like that at all. And like all the girls nowadays just having crazy body counts, men having crazy body counts. It's very unholy. It's like you're giving yourself away to people that don't really care about you.
Bro, I can't believe you just said that. Bro, okay, so alright, so with the men part though, bro, because I feel like I be watching like you know the top 1% and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, well, it doesn't really matter if men got this many body counts and stuff like that.
Okay.
Talk to me on that, bro. Talk to me on that.
So, okay, it's okay. Remember how they be talking about like a master key can say like a key can open up all the locks. That's a master key. Like okay, that's a master key.
Yeah.
But a lock, it's really mainly for the women. But it's like so a lock that can be opened up by every key.
Yeah.
Is a bad key. I mean, it's a bad lock.
Yeah.
So I can't really speak on the men part, but like more of like okay, so damn how I put it because like it's both wrong for the men and women. It's both wrong. Like bottom line, it's both wrong because for the men, like you're just giving yourself away to a female still, and the women are still giving themselves away to a man still. So it's like it's really like no right or wrong with it. Like it's still bad for the men.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it's a back and forth thing. Like it's just all I can really say is just find that one woman that you want to be with.
Yeah, man.
Cause like okay, I wish, and me and my wife talk about it all the time. I wish that when we got together that we were virgins, of course.
Yeah.
And looking back at it now, it's just like I regret all the things that I've done in the past. Like I have no crazy high count at all. Like I can still count on one hand.
Yeah.
Like I'm very grateful for that. I'm a very picky person when it comes to that. Like I'm just not gonna give myself away just to anybody.
Yeah.
Like me, I have to know them. I have to have respect for them, and they have to have respect for me.
Yeah.
Before that like ever occurs.
And it's crazy that we're speaking about that, bro, because like I feel like on both ends, bro, I seen a video where it's like I think he had like a sign on the tape. It was like men and women, and it was just like he put the tape on the wall, then he took the tape off, then he put it back on, and then he took the tape on, like he put it back on, he put it on, off, right? And that tape got looser and looser and looser, and at the end he couldn't put the tape back on the wall though, because you know what I'm saying, it lost its strength. So he related that to like sexual intercourse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you just like attaching, detaching, attaching, detaching, attaching, detaching, attaching, detaching. And I feel like that plays both.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So at the end of the day, it's gonna get to so even for the men and this is for both men and women.
Yeah, both
it's gonna get to the point where you're doing it so much to the point where you're not satisfied.
Yeah.
You won't be satisfied at all. And say like you do get married and you do find the one that you truly love and want to be with. It's just gonna be something just to do.
Yeah.
It's not gonna have any meaning behind it. It's just gonna be what it is.
Yeah.
It is. For me and my wife, we are blessed enough to where we love each other, and when we love each other, it's pure love.
Right.
It makes me more attracted to her.
Yeah.
Of course, aside of other things, but like in that moment, it's like okay, I really love this girl.
Yeah.
Like she's really my wife.
Right.
Rather than say like I have like hundreds of bodies, and it's just like I lay down with my lady, and it's just like okay, ladies, I'm gonna get on the game. Rather than come here, let me lay down with you and cuddle with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
We just did something beautiful.
Yeah.
Like intercourse is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Unless you abuse it.
Yup. But you can relate that to anything though.
Yeah, that's not just with intercourse. That's with anything.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. And I want your intake on that too, though, bro, because some people disagree. Be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Men can just do this, did that, and the third. But it's just like, it's like.
I mean, with men, like, of course, it's a status thing. Like, oh, that he got that shit. Like, he cool like that. But at the end of the day, it's just like, how does he really feel on the inside?
Yeah.
It's just a status. Like,
Yeah.
once it's gone, what then?
Yeah.
Well, once people stop paying attention to that, what then? What do you really got?
Yeah.
That's like, oh, I got $1 million. Oh, he got $1 million. That's my friend right there.
Yeah.
What if it's gone?
Yeah.
What then?
Yep.
Same thing with sex.
Yep.
When you abused it, what then?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do then when you're not satisfied?
Yep.
And you know what's crazy though too, bro? For some reason, I have no idea why I think like this, but I always thought of it as like a spiritual thing too. Like, you know, outside of our bodies, I thought it was a spiritual thing too.
I'll tell you like this: me and my wife, we so tied.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I can't separate from her. She can't separate from me. We are, especially now that we're married, we are really one.
Yeah.
There's no Imani, there's no Malik. It's just we're one.
Yeah. Yep.
That's how my dad put it to me too.
So that way, when I raise my children, and I feel bad for my children's generation, because it's just like our generation had already laid down the foundation for what it's gonna be. So now you have little girls being fast, you have little boys being fast now, losing it, and then by the time they hit their 20s to 30s, like they already got over 100 bodies.
Oh, man, bro.
With that being said, it's a lot to do with single parent households.
Oh yeah.
It has everything to do with that, and that's the problem with society. It's a lot of not really loving your partner and being there, showing the children, not showing the children what real love is.
Yeah.
And that's why I love my wife. I show my kids that I love my wife. So that way when they get older, like, oh, hey, I'm going to love my wife. I'm going to love my man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what it really is about. Because a lot of it is, like, girls, a lot of girls don't have their fathers in their life. A lot of them, or a lot of them hate them. And it's just, a lot of people just, like, I don't, there's so much to it, like, to where, like, I have to write it down and explain everything, like, a whole chart. Like, it's a lot, there's a lot into it. But a lot of it is just single parent households.
Yeah.
That's what it really comes down to. It's not a lot of, so think about it like this. So say like you have a single mom and she brings men after men after men after men. The daughter and the son are seeing this. They're going to grow up and be like, oh, my mama did that, so that's all I know. So I'm going to go after girl, boy. Like it's just a non-stop cycle.
Yeah.
Rather than two parents are in the household loving each other, and the parents and the kids see that, they're like, oh, that's what real love is. My mommy and my daddy, they love each other. That's what it really comes down to. But with that being said, it's up to the parents to decide to really show their children how to love.
Yeah.
Dang, bro, that was so deep, man.
Yeah, there's so much more to it, bro. There really is.
And you know what's crazy though? My dad told me like a couple of years ago, he was just like, just be careful, like pick your partner wisely.
Bro, very wisely, because a lot of it too is, I'm not just to blame the women, because it's also the men too, but just on the women part, it's a lot of, they give it to the man that they think they're going to love, and the man just goes away, and then when, if say like the man really loves their children, want to be there, it's a lot of, oh, you ain't getting your children, where the money at, rather than actually co-parenting and not doing child support, to where the man can support the child and the woman can support the child, rather than the woman keeping the children, getting child support, where the dad still can't see the children, maybe on the weekends, what else? And really just, not being able to see the children and paying all this money, and then there's yeah, that's really it, bro. Just keeping the children away. But the reason it's like that is the court. So say like, God forbid, but like say like me and my wife, we go to court for child support and everything. The court's gonna side with the mom based on the fact that I would have to pay child support. But guess what? The government, they get a chunk of that because child support is taxed.
Yeah.
So the money I give, so say like I had to pay $1,000 to my wife for child support. She would only get $800 because $1,000 taxed on. So it's really, yeah, it's the government. Yeah, our government's corrupt, bro. And that's what it really is. It's just the government wanting money rather than the parents just working it out. So say like another scenario. Say like me and my wife split up. We would have it where we would have a 3-day, 4-day rotation. So 1 week I get the kids for 3 days. She get the kids for 4 days. The next week I get the kids for 4 days. She would get the kids for 3 days. We're still supporting the children. We're just not together.
Yeah.
There should be no need for, oh, he has to pay child support because I have the kids this, and this days. Rather than, ma'am, he has the kids 4 days and 3 days. So pretty much 4 days and 3 days, it adds up to a week, right? Because 4 plus 3 is 3. I mean, 4 plus 3 is 7, right?
Yeah.
So within 2 weeks, within a 2 week pay, say like a pay period, the parents are seeing them a week. Parents are getting them for a week, pretty much.
Right.
Which is fair. Not, am I right? It's fair, right?
No, yeah, it's up 100%.
Because how many weeks are in a month?
3, 4. Oh.
Answer.
Four.
There's 4 weeks in a month. So within a month, the mom is getting the kids for 2 weeks. The dad is getting the kids for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
There should be no need for child support.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it gets so mixed up because, say like the man, he gets a new girl. Oh, you just want to go spend money on this girl, this and that. Oh, you gonna give me some money for the children? Oh, I'm getting money for the children. But the dad's still supporting them.
Yeah.
He's still feeding them. He's still clothing them. A lot of the money. I'm not saying for all women. I'm not saying for all women, but majority women use that child support money for themselves.
Yeah.
You can't tell me otherwise. Because I've seen it.
I believe you.
I was raised in that way.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I know what it goes to. It doesn't really go to the kids. It goes to the mom. Just like Anthony Edwards' baby mama. Allegedly, from what I saw in the media, I'm not gonna believe the media all the time. But from what I saw, she used the money that she got from him because he paid that full 18 years. She went to go get a company. She made a company. Smart, because it's an investment and it's gonna make money for her in the long run. But with that being said, that money that he gave to her was for the child.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be used on her expenses and what she needed. It was supposed to be used on what the child needed. And that's America, bro. That's just what kind of country we live in. It's very sad, very corrupt. Which is why your dad's right when he says find the right woman. You want to find the woman where even on a bad argument, y'all can still make up at the end of the night. Never take this advice. Never go to bed with your partner, you and your partner, angry at each other. Before you go to bed, solve that problem. And that's what kept me and my wife together for 6 years. We've had so many problems where we fight, but we make up that night. Every time we fight, we always talk at night. Every time. And it's okay to fight. It's okay. It's natural. I get frustrated sometimes. She gets frustrated sometimes. That's okay. That's human nature.
Yeah.
But it's up to you and your partner to figure it out. And that's really the problem with society nowadays. People just want to crumble up the problem and throw it away. Throw out the relationship. Throw it away. Be gone with it. Separate. Rather than...
Can you get more in depth with that?
So... a lot of the times it's just over stupid stuff too. Like I can't like describe a situation, but just just in a situation that people fight over in a relationship.
Yeah.
Rather than just talking it out and hashing it out, people rather just be like, you know what, I'm done with you. I'm breaking up with you. Rather than just solving it. And that's the problem with our society, with our generation. Our generation just wants to not solve the problem and just be done with it rather than dealing with it head on. We're weak-minded people. And a lot of it too is social media, where what were they saying? It's a lot of expectation. So we see people have the houses, the cars, the jewelry, the shoes, the clothes. People want to be like, oh, I want that, but they're not living in that way where they can have that. So it's a lot of social media problems too, where it's just expectation.
Damn, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that advice, though, for real. Taking that in.
I'll tell you like this. Do I want a new car? Hell yeah, I want a new car. Do I want to live in a house? Hell yeah, do I want to live in a house. But I'm not going to put myself in a predicament to where I'm living above my means. And that's the problem. Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people, they want to live above their means and what they have. If you can only afford X amount, then that's what you can afford. Don't be like, oh, my friend got this, so I'm gonna go a little bit over my budget. That's just gonna make you broke. That's just gonna make you upset. It's gonna make you angry. So never live above your means. And it took me a long time to learn that. I had to learn the hard way because it was a lot of the times where we were living above our means, and I ain't gonna lie, we got hit a lot for it too. Like we got stopped and we had to go back a couple steps.
Let me ask you this, bro. Because this conversation is getting like mad deep. I don't even feel like
you good, bro.
I don't even feel like I'm in an apartment anymore. I feel like I'm floating. Alright, so bro, let's just say like, you know what I mean? Let's just say like how okay. Because I don't want to put this in no bad way or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Put you in a predicament that you can't get yourself out of. But like,
Yeah.
put yourself in my shoes, right? Let's say that you were gonna, let's say that you were gonna, like, first time talk to a female, right? And, you know what I'm saying? How would you go about, like, the first date, the first impression, like?
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Be yourself. That's the best advice I can give you. Just be yourself. Because if she doesn't love you for who you are, then she can't love you at all. My wife loves me for who I am, and I love her for who she is. She is a dork. I love that about her.
Yeah.
She does the most goofiest things. I love that about her. Me, she doesn't clown on me for watching anime. She doesn't clown on me for playing games. She doesn't clown on me for doing anything that I do. She loves what I do. She's passionate about seeing me happy on what I love. So if you can find a woman to where she can love you for who you are, that's the one, bro. You, regardless of all the fights and all the arguments, hash that out, fix the problem, and continue on with the relationship. Cause I'll tell you like this, in this world, there's only one person for you. But there's so many people, it's just like, who is it? But like I said, when I told you how I met my wife, it's literally like a whole shock down your butt. Like I remember to this day, it was like I froze when I saw her. I was just in shock. I was like, whoa, that's my wife. I've never said that about no girl ever. I haven't said that about no girl but her. I was like, oh, that's my wife. And yes, in the beginning, we had all these problems. We had girls that I talked to would want to beef up over nothing because I was in a relationship, to where the point where they would try to bully her to not be with me anymore. But her being so strong, she fought it off and wanted to stay with me. There were so many problems with my family trying to be rude to her, to where she fought it off and she still wanted to be with me because she loved me for who I was. So that's the best advice I can give you, bro. Like, you just really have to find someone who loves you for you. And if she doesn't, then she doesn't. You just gotta move on to the next. And it's sad to say, like, yeah, you gotta move on to the next. And that's why a lot of people just shouldn't, have sex right away.
Yeah, totally agree with you.
That's a lot of the issue too. People just, it's a lot of lust, not a lot of love. It's mainly lust more than love.
Yeah, you're right. I heard that in a song once. But yeah, you're totally right, man. Now let me ask you this, Malik. With me asking you all these questions, you know what I'm saying? Why do you feel the need to, you know what I'm saying? Because you can gatekeep a lot of the stuff that you're saying. So why do you feel the need to pass this information that you know on to me and the audience? You know what I'm saying?
I want to change the world. In all honesty, I don't like the world that we're living in. I feel like it's really bad. We're in a dark place, and bringing on all this brightness and joy, maybe you can. It won't be like just like 100,000 people just like, oh, Malik was right. Let me do it this way. Like it's not gonna be like that, and that's okay.
Yeah.
As long as it takes one person, and that one person becomes 2 people, 2 people become 4, 4 becomes 8, 8 becomes 16, like so on and so on. Like it's just it's just a foundation. Okay. And that's what I'm trying to install in my children. Like with how that generation's gonna be, it's gonna be bad. But all I can do as a father is just guide them. Because I've been that age. I know what they're doing. They haven't been my age. They don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Right.
It's just at this age, experiencing so much, even though I'm not young, but I'm young.
Yeah.
All you really can do is just, pass on the knowledge to better the world. That's what it really is. And I hope one day that you find the love of your life and she loves you for who you are and you love her for who she is. And y'all have beautiful children, and that way you can show your children how to truly love. That's what this world needs, bro. We need love. This world needs love. We're filled of lust and envy and hate and rage. Like it's a lot of sinning going on, and that's why I say that we're living in the Revelations time. We're living in the time of the end. Like the end is near. How near? I can't say, but we're living in the end. Could be in a couple minutes. Could be tomorrow. Could be next month. Could be next year. Who knows? But the time is coming.
Let me ask you this: how in the world did we even get here, bro? Like how? Like how did it just come from how did it just because when I was a kid it just seemed so the world just seemed like so
so joyous.
Yeah.
And you can go out, be with your friends and everything.
How did we get here? Like seriously though, it just baffles me, bro.
It's always been here. One word to put it, we've always lived in this, but it's just been hidden from you. And a lot of it now is we have technology, we have the social media, where everything just gets exploited out to where we know what's going on. Because it wasn't like that when we were kids.
Yeah.
We didn't have the technology to be like, oh, this is happening in Ukraine, oh, this is happening in India and Pakistan. Like, we didn't know that.
Yeah.
But that's because of the media now. And the technology and the social media. I'll tell you like this. Our generation, because we're in the same generation, our generation was the first generation to have the technology that we have now. Think about that.
What do you mean by that?
We're the first, as kids growing up, we were the first generation to have the phones, the iPads, the gaming systems,
Oh yeah.
the TVs. Because our parents, they didn't really have all that. I mean, they had games, but not like how we had games.
Yeah.
So it was I guess you could say it's like a testing ground. I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So where it's just gonna get to the point where, have you seen Wall-E? Wall-E, the Disney movie. We'd be like Wall-E, that little robot,
The one with the face?
the face.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to think.
They're on Earth and he's making trash. He's like, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I think I do though.
And then he meets Eve, the little flying robot, the little white robot, and then they go on the spaceship, outer space.
Oh, I think so, bro. I feel like I know that, bro.
Yeah, I bet you do. So it's a lot of foreshadowing of like how our world's gonna end up. Yeah, it's a lot of pollution to where there's so much pollution where we have to like move who knows where. That's why Elon Musk is trying to. That's why he's trying to make. Hello? Yeah, I'm almost done. Okay, I mean, if you want to say the best practice for me, that'd be cool. Alright, bye. That was my sister. But it's just a lot of foreshadowing, like how the world, not saying how it could be, because I mean, who knows how the world could be in a couple of years.
Yeah.
But it was just foreshadowing, like on how we're acting right now to how it can be in the future.
Yeah.
So it showed like a lot of trash everywhere to where there's no plants, and if there's no plants, there's no oxygen, and we can't live there.
Yeah.
So that's why Elon Musk is trying to make Mars the new Earth.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, bro. We're living in an interesting world right now. And the reason why they're not hiding it very well is just because of the fact that we have social media.
Yeah. And how do you feel about like everything that's going on in the world?
It's sad. It's really sad. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. I feel like like I said, all we need is love, bro. But it's just like we're always gonna have those people that are greedy and want more.
When you say greedy, right, and you say that you want more, like, in the sense of like what, like just
Anything in general, like they want more land, more money, more power, like stuff like that. They want control. That's what it really is. They just want control. But as long as you're not, so me and my wife, we used to be worldly people, but we're not worldly anymore. We don't follow in the path of how people want to live. So like I was saying earlier, like the fancy cars, the houses, the jewelry, like I don't care about that stuff.
yeah.
Would it be nice to have? Sure, but I don't care about it enough to where I could put my family in jeopardy where we're hundreds and maybe even millions of dollars in debt. Like who wants that?
Yeah, nobody. That seems like a big headache.
To where the point where you're just living on the street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like nobody wants that.
And you know what's crazy? Is I don't think of myself as like a worldly people, like a worldly person. I did like I feel like I was when I was younger and stuff like that. But like now, I just and you know my auntie said this though, bro, cause like when I made I think it was my second or third YouTube video, bro. I just out of the blue, I just thought of this great idea. Let me just go out and help the homeless people. Let me give them some, you know what I'm saying? Or unfortunate.
Yeah.
Like, let me go out here and like give them some water and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to like, I'm not even trying to do this for crowd. This is how I genuinely feel in my heart and my soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just do it genuinely.
You know what I mean?
Did you make a video about it?
Yeah, I did make a video about it.
So with that being said, if it was, I'm not saying you weren't being genuine,
Yeah.
but a lot of it is, and not just you, but like people. I'm not saying you're doing it for that reason.
Yeah.
But people when you be like, oh yeah, look here's some food for this homeless man. Oh, here I'm gonna give this money to this homeless man. Oh, look at me do all these great things. It's just they're doing it for the wrong reasons.
Right.
If it was, I'm not saying that you weren't being sincere, but if it was sincere, it would have been off camera.
Yeah, yeah. You're right.
Cause like just today, like someone had asked me for money, and I was like, man, I ain't give you no money. But I thought to myself, I'm like, bro, money comes and goes. Money's always gonna come and go.
Yeah,
So the money I had in my pocket, I was like, all right, here you go, bro.
yeah,
And he's like, I got you back. I'm like, bro, don't even worry about it. I don't need it.
yeah,
Cause I told him like, look, I have a haircut today, 2 haircuts today, and a haircut tomorrow, bro. I got 3 haircuts lined up.
yeah,
I'm good. It was $8 too. I'm like, bro, I'm good. I don't need $8.
yeah,
$8 isn't gonna make me hungry enough to where I'm like, hey, bro, I need that $8 back. Remember when I gave you that $8?
yeah,
I'm not that type of person. Like, if someone needs it, I'm like, look, I got you.
yeah,
And it's someone I just met too,
yeah.
just recently.
Mhm.
So.
And what?
So moving forward with your life, just take this advice. Just know money comes and goes. You might be struggling one moment, but the next moment you might actually have it. Be like, oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you for giving me this money.
Yeah,
As long as you work for it, as long as you work hard for your money, it's good money.
yeah,
Like there's good money and there's bad money.
Right.
Good money is when you know you worked hard for that money.
yeah,
Bad money is when you actually do something bad for it.
yeah. And you know, like, and I feel like, and you know what I'm saying, I think you know who I Show Speed is, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, you know what I'm saying, that's why he's like one of my favorite YouTubers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Streamers, whatever you want to call him, bro. Cause like, when he's like, I would see him do it like, when he'd be on live stream doing it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's just because he's a streamer. Not saying that you're not a streamer.
Yeah,
But him just being a streamer, he's gonna just put his life on the camera,
yeah, yeah,
and that's okay. That it's just showing who he is. As
Yeah.
as long as the person that he's on camera is the same person he's off on camera.
yeah.
That's all that really matters.
And you know what's crazy, bro? Like, I don't even know why I started doing it, but bro, like people, even like people that, and you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be y'all first time hearing this too. Like, for real, like I'm just the first time I'm saying this to you, the first time I'm saying this to them. Like, somebody will serve me, right?
Who's them? No, I'm just kidding.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody would serve me at Chipotle, I'll give like one, like they cooks a $5 bill. Or I get some bubble tea, I give one of the ladies like $5, $10, you know what I'm saying? Every time I get my hair retwisted, I give like the African ladies like 10, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like as a tip, and I do it often, bro. You know what I'm saying? I do it often, like, cause it's like, that really, like, I don't.
So I agree with you. So when it comes to service like that, so I don't tip a lot of the time unless they're actually like doing me a service. So like yesterday yesterday when I went on a date with my wife before she left, we went out to go eat, and now like me working really hard and you know getting paid every day from the tips and everything, and doing haircuts still. I had money where I was like, okay, this lady did me a service. Okay, let me tip her.
Yeah.
She waited our food. She gave us food. She went to the back. She's working hard. And waiters, you know, they don't get paid much. They live off tips. So I'm like, okay, she earned this tip.
Yeah.
Then my wife wanted to get her eyebrows waxed. So the ladies that did her eyebrows, they did my wife's service. So my wife being an extension of me, I'm gonna tip the ladies. So I was like, okay, here you go. It wasn't much because you know it's a simple service. Like the more work you do, the more you'll get. You know.
Yeah.
So it's just all based off on how your service is.
Yeah.
If so, say like I go through the drive-through and like at a taco place and they have a tip jar, I'm not gonna give them a tip because I went through the drive-through just to get tacos. But if I were to go into the store and they would wait me, I would tip them then. You know what I'm saying? So there's a time and place to when to tip and when not to tip.
Yeah.
At our job even, when we're working hard on the cars, we're giving the people a service. So of course we're gonna expect a tip.
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't, sometimes we do. But the people that don't, I feel like they don't have it and they're greedy. So when it comes to that, when they don't have it, it's just they shouldn't get the whole service at all. So say like I can't afford to eat and tip, I'm not gonna go eat.
Yeah.
If I can't afford the service of me to eat, I'm not eating. Period.
Yeah.
I'll go to a fast food place.
Yeah.
To where I don't have to tip.
Right.
But if I'm going somewhere nice, there's gonna be a tip involved.
Yeah.
If I have a kid's birthday at Peter Piper Pizzas, the people that are serving us the pizzas and taking care of the kids, doing this and this and this at the birthday party, they're gonna get tipped because they're doing my children, who's an extension of me, a service.
Yeah.
Doing me a service. So they'll get tipped.
Yeah.
So there's just times and places when to tip and when not to tip.
Yeah. I do just out of the kindness of my heart, bro.
No, for sure,
Always.
for sure.
That's just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't see many people doing it, so it's like, all right, cool, like, you know, I want to be there, you know what I'm saying? Because I got it. You know what I mean?
No, I understand, 100%.
I just want to, like, my thing is, like, I just want to be, I want to be different in the way that I move, in the way that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you bring my food out or you doing something for me, like, you know what I mean? You give it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just how I move. Like, I don't want to move like everybody else, you know what I mean? Not saying that, like, what you're doing is wrong or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like how I want to move.
Yeah, how you move, exactly.
You know,
There's nothing wrong with how you move, there's nothing wrong with how I move.
Right, 100%. But I just started doing that, and that's why he's one of my favorite streamers, bro. I really want to meet him, bro.
Hey, just keep on praying on it, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, God really makes things happen, man.
100%, 100%, 1000% actually.
But what I did learn from my church is, if you pray for it, you won't get it. If you praise for it, prayer and praise. Yeah, if you pray for it, you won't get it. If you just praise it, you won't get it. But if you pray and prayer, I'm sorry. Because there's two P's, it's messing me up.
Nah, you get it.
If you praise and prayer about it, you'll get it.
Yeah.
There's not one or the other. You have to do both. And that's why I love my church, because they really be, my Pastor P,
Yeah.
he really be talking to the people. And what I love about my church too is they don't, you know how when you go to church, they be passing around the bowl and you be putting money in it?
Yeah, no shit, yeah.
I've never liked that. It's like the church be like, all right, man, like, you know.
I didn't like
But what I did like about my church is they don't ask for money up front. It's more of give 10% of your income to the church. That's what I like. So it's nothing too crazy, but what it's like, they just want 10%
Yeah.
for your service fees. And I like that. It's not like, hey, you owe us money, this and that. And it's like, if you can't afford it, then you can't afford it.
Yeah.
If you need every dime, nickel, and quarter that you need, then that's what you need.
Yeah.
They're not gonna shame you on that either.
Yeah. All right, Malik.
Everyone 3 for 3 or what?
Shit, man. Is okay, let me ask you this. Is there any advice that, you know what I'm saying, that you can give me from here on forward, you know what I'm saying, that can really, like, all your advice, it sticks to me, bro, and I really, like, outside of like, you know what I'm saying, your house, God, I appreciate you for letting me in, it always sticks to me, bro, but like, with everything that's going on, bro, at work, live streaming, and what I got going on, bro, what's some, like, really sticky, like, all your advice is really sticky, you know what I'm saying? It always sticks to
What
me.
I can give to you to move forward,
Just with live streaming, being myself, and every, you know?
keep doing you. You are on a path to greatness. To hell what anyone else has to say. Keep doing what you gotta do. Don't worry about the outside noise. Just focus on you. Even what I can say, forget about it. But it's all on you to do what you need to do. And you know what you need to do. You just gotta keep on doing it. And what that is, I may not know, but you do. You just gotta keep moving, bro. Keep moving forward. That's my best advice I can give to you. You just gotta keep moving forward. You're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days. But as long as you get up and keep on moving forward, you're gonna be good. Remember when I was telling you about in the car how the rear view mirror is so smaller compared to the front windshield?
Yeah.
The back rear view mirror is so small because you're not supposed to really be focused on it. You're supposed to the front windshield is so big because you're supposed to be working on where you're going.
Yeah.
So just keep focusing on the front windshield. Keep going, dude. You got it, bro. You may be a dork, you may be funny, you may be corny, but who cares? As long as it makes you happy, that's all that matters. And that's really all that matters.
Appreciate you. Bro, I appreciate you, my dog, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
I got you.
Damn, you really a good dude, bro. You really a good dude, bro.
Yeah, it's I've just had so many battles in my life to where I've been in such dark places to where I don't want to be in those dark places. So I look to the light to, like I said, just keep moving forward. And yeah, everybody has their bad days, but as long as you get up from those days and keep moving forward, bro, you'll be good. Just like remember like Dory, she like just keep swimming, just keep bro, just keep on swimming, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Disney be corny like that, but they like put it in your face like, bro, just keep moving forward. Like Disney's pretty positive when it comes to that.
Yeah, yeah.
I know Disney got their dark side too, but they do got their bright side.
Yeah. Man, bro.
Big grown man cry.
It's like, bro, your words be deep, bro. I be listening, like, I don't be just like trying to talk over you, bro. Like, when you talk, bro, I'm listening, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up.
If I have my phone right now, I'll be writing everything down and just be saying. It's like, you're like one of those people, bro. You're like one of those people, bro. Like, for real, if I'll be honest with you, bro. You're one of those type of people, like, when you talk, bro, like, they gotta listen to what you're saying, bro. Because they're not gonna catch on to what you're saying.
You know what's funny? So, like, say, like, we're in the big room, bro. I'd be getting all nervous. I'd be like, be all mumble. But it's just like, when it's one-on-ones, bro, like, I can get down with words. But, like, me, I'm not a vocal leader. I like to lead by example.
Yeah.
So, hey, how you do nothing right there? You got a little blood right there.
Oh.
It's not like, it's not dripping or nothing. Not even pimple. But, yeah, bro, I like to lead by example, and I've always had this saying when I graduated from high school. It's say what I mean what I say. So if I say something, I really gotta mean it.
Yeah.
If I mean it, I really gotta say it.
Mm.
So it's like back and forth type of phrase.
No, I'm serious though, bro. Like, that's why, like, when you, like, for real, I really be listening to what you be saying, cause it's like you one of those people, bro. Like, when believe me talking, bro. Like, you gotta listen to what he's saying, though, bro. Like,
I appreciate that.
you know what I mean? It's not one of them. It's not one of those, like, when you talk, it's not. You're not just saying BS. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even when I be joking, bro. Like, I mean, like, when we, like, for example, like, when we at work, bro. I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna keep it bug with you, bro. Like, when it comes to work, and what you be saying, it makes me a little bit mad and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, shit, I ain't gonna take that to heart. Like.
You know, no. It be. I'm like, oh man, like, you know what I'm saying? I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Cause every job that I have, bro, they just show me, like, even with my parents, like, I stopped taking jobs serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not true. It's just the fact, and maybe it's just me being like selfish, bro. Like, I just see my pops like have like a good job, they're paying him really well, and then he works his way all the way to the bottom. I see my mama get fired and come back, you know what I'm saying? And it just like, it really like me seeing that happen to my parents, bro, really made me not have hoping jobs, like, you know what I mean? Like, I know it helps me with my career and stuff like that, it helps me with your career, and it's not even you. It's just the fact that, like, it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? We telling you to do this, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, but I understand that you
part of the job.
Yeah, I understand that you're trying to get. I understand that you're trying to get somewhere with that, you know. And me, I'm just like, I seen it. Maybe it's just trauma with my parents, how they be losing their job and like people be playing with their income and stuff like that. Oh, what the.
Hey, we was on that, huh?
You know what I mean? Like, I just, maybe it's just like, I don't like to see my parents like that, you know, get fired for nothing, bro, you know what I mean? So then it's like, when people be telling you stuff, it's like, man, like, but I understand that you got a job to do and I gotta.
Yeah, that's just part of the job.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like, work me, me here is two different things. Like,
100%.
Like, yeah, it's like with like me being so close to y'all, not saying like we're all like everyone me at the jobs, like I'm close with them, but like me being cool with them, it's just like I'm just like, damn, I really gotta tell them this, and this.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then they're gonna be like, man, fuck this nigga. He
Nah.
I'm not saying that y'all are saying that, but
Yeah.
you know, it's just like, man, I really gotta listen to this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, it sucks. But at the same time, like,
You got a job to do.
I have a family to feed.
Right.
So it's like, to hell what y'all think at the job. Like, I'm gonna have to tell y'all what I have to tell you.
Regardless, you know what I'm saying? How we feel.
Exactly.
How we feel, you know what I mean?
And that's like when, remember when they were ganging up on me on the tips thing?
Bro, I was
Yeah,
ignorant, bro.
just-
I was telling, I'm like, come on,
And
man.
that's why I was like, look, man, I don't care what y'all say to me, but y'all, if y'all don't like me, y'all can take it up with the managers.
Yeah.
And I just told them straight up like that, and then from there on out, they a lot of them respect me for that.
Yeah. Man, I don't know, the people, the things that, like, bro, and it don't make sense to me. Maybe I'm just like, I've been through some things, bro, but the things that people, like, they argue about and they fuss about and cry about and do all this, bro. I don't really, it don't faze me. Like, it's just like, I don't, like, it doesn't, I don't let that get me down. You know what I'm saying? Like, the things that people, how do I put this? Like, the things that people, like, make people, like, I don't like it, like, get all wild and crazy and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, it is what it is, bro. Just deal with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just, like, that's how I was thinking, though, when you came. I was like, man, really, man, you was tripping, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but I can relate that to just a life, like, people getting so hyped and.
Bro, it's just a lot of, you just gotta keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it really is. Just take it with a grain of salt, because there's a lot of times where, like, me and Raymond, bro, we really locked in. Like, that's my bro right there.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of times where he's telling me, like, hey, you gotta do this, and I'm like, all right, keep pushing this.
Yeah.
So it's like I do it, and yeah, I just keep it going.
Yeah.
Because I know I want to get to a place where I have to listen to stuff. So even Norman, bro, Norman be saying some outrageous shit to me, and I'm just like, bro, I'm doing anything that, bro, he fucks with me though.
Yeah.
Like
He does, yeah.
like he does that to people to, I guess, like test them out. So
Yeah.
he be saying like, there's one time where I pushed the button. I know I pushed the button. He's like, you gotta push it harder. I was like, I pushed the button. It doesn't matter if I pushed it harder or not. I pushed the
That's
button.
what you, bro, like. You know
So it's just that shit like that. It's just like, all right, just keep it pushing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I may have told everyone about it. I'm like, bro, did you hear what this nigga be saying? Like,
Yeah.
But it's like, you just gotta keep it pushing.
Yup. But I can just relate that. I can relate that to life though, bro. Like the things that people get upset about, it don't faze me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It just don't, like, outside of work, bro, the things that people get mad about and crash out about and get sad and start crying and whining, getting angry. It like, I see it with my parents. I see it with other people, bro. The things that people get mad about, I'm just like, man. Like,
Bro,
it don't faze me though, bro.
even today, what happened today, this morning,
Yeah.
bro, that was stupid. I agree with, not to do with Trug, but I don't agree with him. But
Yeah.
I agree with, I'm not trying to say names,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with him. Like, there should be no reason for hit after hit after hit after hit. Like, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, you can be losing money while the other person can be winning a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like, that's silly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's upstairs. That's what it is.
Okay. Yeah. But I don't know why I feel like that way. Like, it just don't, like, the things that people get mad about and stuff like that, it just don't faze me, bro. Like, outside of work, inside of work, it don't matter. It just, you know what I'm saying? Like, or people get mad at the news, like, it just don't faze me like that, bro. Just, like, man, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's how you feel, but, you know, even like traffic, people cut somebody off, right?
I ain't gonna lie, that be making me mad though.
What? I'm like, man, alright,
Cause my wife be like, I'm late, calm down, John. I'm like, no, he cut me off for no reason. He could've got behind me.
You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that, it don't faze me though, bro. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. It don't, I'm like, alright, cool, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We at the same real life, fam.
Unless they get over that red light. That's what pisses me off. if they get to go and I can't, and after they cut me off, I'm like, man, this motherfucker. I'm over here sitting, you over here driving.
Yeah.
That's what be making me mad.
Right.
You know, but if we're both at the red light, I'm like, okay, you did that for no reason.
Yeah.
At that point, I'm not really tripping.
Either, I don't know, bro. It just don't.
But yeah.
It don't faze me at all, bro. Like, I'm like, alright, cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just chilling, bro. Just a chill guy.
Yeah, I do got. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta work on that. I will say that. I gotta work on that.
maybe I'm just too nonchalant, bro. I don't know, bro. I just be kicking back, just relaxing.
I used to be nonchalant. It was a big problem because I was too nonchalant.
Oh, okay.
I was like, okay.
That's
like,
I know, bro.
like people would be mad at me because they would want to like fight me. I'd be like, okay, and just walk away.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm like, what? Because it's no point raising my voice and you know what I'm saying, doing all this.
There's
extra
no
stuff.
point on me putting my hands on you.
It really not, bro. And they don't. Most of the time, they don't want to take the dish one salt.
And then now we're in this day of age where people just want to pull guns out on each other.
Bro, that's insane, bro. What happened to just boxing each other and settling like that, bro?
The YNs came out.
Crazy, man. I don't understand, bro. And you know, I be watching like those videos where like, it's like the mom investigating like what happened with a child and stuff like that. Like they was pulling the gun on somebody and stuff like that. And it's like, Charlie, why'd you pull that gun? You know what I'm saying? You could have life in prison and all that. I don't know if you seen like when they're in the investigating room.
Nah.
You never see, or it's like or somebody like murders somebody or something like that. Like the dad's the dad or the mom or the child's in the investigating room. It's all right. So look, this what happened. This person did this, right? They're telling me that you did this, that, and the third, bro. That's what those type of my fault. Them YouTube videos are the ones that be making me go to sleep though, bro. I don't know. I just like drama before I go to sleep. I just bro. You know what I mean? But you know, I seen an Instagram clip, right, where this kid got like life in prison because he pulled a gun on somebody, and this white dude was like, listen, like, and that's why you gotta think before you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't like think about your whole life. Like, you pull that gun, you did this to somebody, and your whole life is down the garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just threw away your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you gotta really think about what you're gonna do. Like, think before you do or say something.
Oh, think of TK. TK.
Man, that's so sad, bro. It's so sad, bro.
He went in at what 16?
Yeah, something like that, bro.
He's over here like 20 something now, not getting out for another 30 years.
That's crazy, man.
You know how much he's pretty much missing. Like, yes, he's getting out and he'll still be like in his 50s or so, but like he's getting out in his 50s. He has to start a whole new life at 50, just for doing the one thing that he did as a kid.
Yup.
Which is why it's kind of silly to like drink and drive and, you know, really kill someone for that.
Yeah. It's just sad though, like you really gotta, and that's why now it's like, all right, now let me think before I do that. You know what I'm saying? Let me think before I say this to this person.
So even with me having a firearm,
No.
before I fire, like within a fresh, like that, I have to think like, okay, I have to do this, this, and this, and this, so I don't get in trouble.
Yeah, yup. Yeah, you're smart. You're smart.
Because if it's like, I pull it and he starts running away, I can't shoot him.
Yeah.
Or it has to really be like, so say like, I'm gonna close this, so I really don't do it. So say like I'm really about to do it. Within that amount of time,
Yeah.
I would literally have to back up and, you know, do it like that.
Yeah.
Or if I can get away. But if he's like full on chasing me down, okay, then I have to, you know,
Yeah,
do
you
that.
sure do.
Exactly.
Handle your business.
But there's a lot of cases like where people just get trigger happy to where the point where you can just, the officer would be like, well, why couldn't you get back in the car? Why can't you just get in the house and lock the door?
That's what I'm saying. Yup.
But other times, and I've seen a video about it where there isn't time to get into the house or apartment or whatever you stay. It's just all about the scenario.
So how do you feel about that? Like the whole thinking before, you know what I'm saying? Do things, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I feel like
It's necessary.
just even for the audience, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
It's always one thing my mom told me is think before you act. And think before you act, you really have to think before you act. Like, you have to think about the consequences on the actions of what you do. So say like I'm out drinking and I'm having a great time. You really have to think like, hey, should I really get behind the steering wheel? Is it really a smart idea to get behind the steering wheel? And 10 out of 10 times, it's not a good idea. It's best to just call an Uber.
Yeah.
or just stay the night wherever you're at, or hand your keys off to someone, or even like call your parents. Like, hey, I'm here. Can you please pick me up? They might be mad at you, but best believe they're gonna get in that car and come get you.
Yeah.
And it's gonna get to a point because high schoolers, they be drinking. We were, well, I know I was in high school. Me and my wife had a talk where, once the kids start getting to, go to the parties, it's gonna be, we're gonna have to take you, and we're gonna have to pick you up.
Yeah.
Regardless, I don't care how late it is. You need to call me, call your mom, tell us where you're at, and we'll come get you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad because a lot of parents aren't like that, but I don't care. Like, I'm gonna do that for my kids,
Yeah.
and I hope they do that for their kids. Because I'd rather me being sober, knowing what I'm doing,
Right.
and have already had that experience, to where I can keep my children safe.
Right.
Or say like they have a buddy and they had a little too much to drink. I'm like, okay, let me come in the car. We'll call your parents or something, whatever. Even if they don't want to call their parents, just have communication with them.
Yeah. And what made y'all both have that mindset? You know what I'm saying? Because again, a lot of parents they're not like that.
We were kids at one point in time.
Yeah.
We wanted to. I would hate to be a strict parent where we'd be like, oh no, you can't go to that party. No, you can't go to that party. Oh no, there's gonna be alcohol there. Oh, there's gonna be drugs there. No, you can't go. Because I'll tell you like this, and I've seen it. Not that I've done it, but I've seen it.
Yeah.
Where when I was a freshman in college, those parents that were strict on their daughters, when they went off and they were free reign, they were wilding out. They were wild. They were wild. And I don't want that for my children. I want them to be able to know what to expect.
Yeah.
Because I won't be there to watch them forever,
Right.
They're going to get to a point in time where they're adults. And I even though they're my children, they're adults, I can't tell them, like, oh, you got to do this, and I'm a kid no more.
Yeah.
I don't got to listen to you. Which I respect, because you're a grown adult, you're a grown woman, you're a grown man.
Yeah.
Like, I can't be there forever.
Mm-hmm.
So for the meantime, while I am there and I can have a say on what you do and don't do, I'm going to educate them on that.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of parents fail. They kind of set their kids up for failure.
Yeah.
They want to protect, but not show them, like, hey, if you do this, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Not, oh, don't do that, sweetie, don't do that, honey. Rather than, okay, let's go do this, I'll come with you so you see what happens, so you know what to expect.
Yeah.
Rather than, showing them how to be protected. What was it? It's, I saw it on an interview and it really hit me. It was a long time ago. It was, rather than protecting me, why didn't you show me on how to take head on the consequences, or not consequences, but more like the situation.
Yeah.
Like on how to handle the situation.
And like when you mean situation, like, could you relate that to not just parties, but like
Just anything with life, like just like buying a car. Like, so say like, okay, I go with my kid to buy a car. I could be like, okay, I'm gonna take you, but I'm gonna let you handle everything. If something goes wrong that I don't like, I'll step in and help you.
yeah.
So that way, next time you can understand when you do it, actually by yourself.
Okay.
So it's like, you show them, but they're doing the hands-on. And then if you need to step in, like, hey, let me show you this, and this.
Yeah.
Rather than, I told you not to do it, well, why don't you just show me how not to do it?
Yeah.
Rather than just saying it, show them.
Yeah.
That's like saying, pick up all your toys, but you never taught me on how to pick up all my toys. Why don't you come show me how to pick up my toys? So like when they make a mess in the playroom, I'm like, hey, look, I'm picking up the toys, I'm putting them in here. I'm putting the toys in here. Come on, come help me. They're like, okay, daddy, and they pick up the toys and they start helping me, so that they wait. So that way they understand,
Yeah.
and that way you can just take it on with any situation after that. Really.
That's wow. I think I never thought about it like that, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know what's crazy? This fairy that crazy.
No, it's crazy like in a good way because it's like I never like thought like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like I'm really gonna take that in. Oh, you already done?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, man. Oh shit. Oh,
My sister called me a little while ago. She's like, "Where you at?"
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not rushing you out either. I'm just done. I'm just done with the cut.
Hold on, man. Sheesh. Oh
Wait,
my
did
god.
you see it?
No.
Have you been here? Oh,
No.
my bad. That's why I opened this. I thought I was looking for some alcohol. We good. We need to get anything else?
Wow. No.
Yeah.
Shit. No, I don't think so.
Sure. Yeah, I think that was the pimple right there.
Yeah, I think it was too. What y'all think, chat? Let's see the. Oh my god, my eyes are red, bro. What y'all think, chat? It's saying like, what's up?
It's good.
Zesty got. Zesty got next. What the? Y'all weird, bro. We're back. On see it too. Deserve. Oh, I'm not ready for this, bro. I'm not ready for this, bro. Don't do it to me, bro.
I got to, bro.
Bro.
You know why I gotta do this?
Why?
So when I put a razor on the skin,
Yeah.
on the skin, it irritates it. So the alcohol cools it.
Oh, okay. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, so it's necessary.
Alright, let's go.
It's alright. Here, look, I got my air compressor ready.
Oh my god, bro. God, bro, it burns, bro. Oh, my lips are white. Oh. Got my boy Malik in the back, man. Look at him, oh.
Hey, if your barber don't got no air compressor, he lacking.
Yo. All right, bro. I need to show you, like, after you're done, like, if you can show them, like, a full 360 with it, after that, I'm finna end stream. So, yeah, I'm helping.
Wait, here, I'll hold it.
Let me see. How do you, full 360, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, man.